Iris. This is Vinka. I know you guys cannot tell anyways. So currently I'm visiting my sister and I figured it's a good time to show you guys what we eat in a day. My sister's family is really care about what they eat and they try to stay clean and healthy. This is her kitchen and we're just going to mainly make food in this kitchen. We're trying to do a paleo and a gluten-free diet, but we are not perfect. So don't judge if you saw something not paleo or gluten-free. Yeah. So if you like our channel, make sure to subscribe, and without further ado, let's get started. Good morning everyone! Let's have some breakfast. Today we are going to make some acai bowl. It's always so beautiful and full of nutrition. And here are all the ingredients we have. On my side we have cacao powder, which is full of antioxidants, and maca powder and peanut butter powder, which will give you a lot of energy and adds tons of flavor. And here are the staple superfoods, hemp seeds and chia seeds, which are packed with tons of protein and omega-3 and 6. And of course we have some coconut flakes to add some tropical flavor and dietary fiber, of course. And on my side we have some frozen fruit and fresh fruit as well. So for the base we would use a acai puree packs like this and some frozen blueberries. So the fresh fruit that we have today is pineapple and blueberry, strawberry, and of course some banana. And this one is the almond butter. So now let's mix all of them together. So I will be in charge of decorating the acai bowl with all those beautiful fruits.
So first I'm putting a pack of frozen acai puree into the cup, as well as some other frozen berries. You can use whatever fruit you have at home. And second, I put into a scoop of almond butter to add some creaminess in the acai bowl.
Alright, blender alert.
Alright, now we have this creamy acai puree as the base of the acai bowl. Now we start chopping up the fruits and adding those powders and the seasoning as the decoration on the top. So there's no rule, you can do whatever you want in any sequence or shape. So I'm trying to do one after another to evenly cover the top, but I kind of messed it up a little bit, but I think it turned out okay. Here comes the fruits. Again, there's no rule of how you should be doing this and which kind of fruits you should be using. I think the rule of thumb is trying to do as much color of fruits as you can, so you can create a rainbow pattern, I guess. That would be great, right? I'm sure you can find the pictures of those beautiful acai bowl on Instagram.
Hi everyone, I just came back from the gym. Now I'm going to make a healthy green smoothie for myself. So usually I make a protein shake or a green smoothie depending on what kind of exercise I did in the gym. And today I did yoga in the morning, so I'm going to make a green smoothie. If I do some weightlifting, I will make a protein shake. So let me show you all the ingredients I usually put in my protein shake or green smoothie. Other than those green leaves, fresh fruits, I also put some supplements in there. Starting from this biggest can here, this is the coconut protein shake powder, and it has the whey protein isolate, coconut milk, and cocoa powder, and some other stuff. This is gluten-free. It's better than those big whey protein powder, I think, because I think there are more natural stuff in there. And then this is a collagen peptide. It has grass-fed, pasture-raised bovine hide collagen peptides. This is very good for your skin and hair. This one is just matcha powder. I usually mixing this in my green smoothie, adding some kick of energy instead of drinking too much coffee throughout the day. And also one of the biggest benefit of matcha powder is it has a bunch of antioxidants. You can also use this for baking smoothie, of course, or making like a matcha green tea latte. This is the high potency vitamin C powder I purchased from Whole Foods. So sometimes I mix this in my green smoothie if I'm feeling like I'm getting sick or cold. It will help me to kick out the cold. And this one here has a lot of nutrition from the vegetable and the fruits with tons of antioxidants. For the days that I don't feel like I've been eating a lot of vegetables, I'll put a couple spoons in my green smoothie. And it tastes like a green tea with a hint of pineapple. I mean, it's totally delicious. It's not like this guy. doesn't taste a little bit bitter. So I usually pick one of them, put in my green smoothie. And today for my green smoothie, these are all the ingredients I will need for this time, which including a box of green leaves, my matcha powder, bowl of chopped fresh pineapples, and some bananas. So I'm gonna put them in my green smoothie one after another with a handful of green leaves and some matcha powder. I usually just use 1 spoon. Using the wood spoon comes with this can. I think this equals about 1 teaspoon because it's pretty strong flavor, so you don't want to put too much in there. It might be a little bit bitter. And then a little bit pineapple, because pineapple and the bananas are both very sweet tropical fruits, so you don't want to add too many in there. The reason I want to use pineapple is because it has a bunch of enzymes in there, which will help you to digest and detox, and it tastes great. A lot of fiber, you know. So for the banana, I only use half of it because I don't want it to be too sweet. Okay, so after all the ingredients, I also added some water to make sure everything will be blended smoothly. Now let's lock the lid and then blend it away. There we have a cup of healthy green smoothie. Now I'm gonna drink it. This is the straw people usually use for drinking bubble tea, and then I think it's perfect for drinking my smoothie or protein powder in case there's any big chunks in there. And there you have it. Cheers! Hey guys, I'm back. Just did some chores and I'm really hungry right now, so it's time for lunch. Today I'm going to make some omelets with some leftover ingredients from yesterday. So without further ado, let's get started.
First thing, we chop up half of a red onion, and then we're putting about 1 tablespoon of olive oil into a wok, and then heat up the oil. Then we throw in those diced onion into the wok. Then we just keep tossing them around until they become translucent and soft. After that, we put in the leftover meat sauce into the wok and then mix them all together. So we just keep stirring them until they are fully incorporated together. And now we throw in the cooked quinoa into the wok. And then again, we keep stir frying them until the red meat sauce also get on the quinoa, so the quinoa will be flavorful too. Oh, here comes the one leftover chicken drumsticks and some cooked butternut squash. We just mix them all together and then put them aside on the stove. Now we start from a new saucepan and then spray it with some olive oil. Now we are going to make the egg part of the omelette. This box of mixed eggs just make everything so much easier, or you can just crack some fresh eggs and mix them all together. Now we grind some fresh black peppers on the top of the egg, along with some salt and some spinach or some other kind of salad leaves. Now we just wait until the bottom to conclude it together, and then we pour in the mixture we made earlier. Alright, here comes the jumbo omelette that I made. Although getting it off the pan is the most challenging part, but practice makes it perfect, right? After that, you can put any kind of condiments or sauce on the top. I chose to put some pre-made guacamole and the green salsa to add the flavor. For most of the time, I will use ketchup and sriracha sauce, but this time because we are using the meat sauce inside, so I don't want it to be too much tomato flavor in there. So you can do whatever you want. Again, you can use any kind of leftover food you have in your fridge. It will turn out great.
Alright guys, dinner time. And today I'm going to make this provolone stuffed turkey meatballs. Look at this. This should be the final product. And this is one of the meals from Home Chef. I tried other brands. I feel like they're pretty much the same. So yeah. Alright, let's get started.
So I divided all the ground turkeys into 6 portions, and then I took one of them and shaped it into like a bowl. On the other side, I also cut and divided all the provolone cheeses into 6 portions. And now you start wrapping 1 portion of ground turkey around another 1 portion of the provolone cheese, and then you just roll them in your hands until they are nice and smooth and shaped like a ball. After that, you just transfer all of them into the muffin cake pan. Now we are going to make the veggies, starting from putting the olive oil into the saucepan, and then we're gonna saute the diced garlic and some red pepper flakes until they are soft and fragrant. Then we'll be putting the sliced red bell peppers and some green beans. Mix them all together and then cover the lid for a couple minutes until they're nice and soft. And then we stir them again to see if they're cooked well enough. Meanwhile, the turkey meatballs should be finished in the oven. Let's take it out. Voila! You can see all the cheese oozing out. They look delicious. And the last steps will be cooking the sauce. It's actually pre-made in the package, but I think it tastes like some sort of seasoned tomato sauce. And then we put the sauce all over the meatball, and this dish is really easy and tasty. I highly recommend you guys to try it.
Okay, so this is the end of the video. If you're still watching, that means you should subscribe. And I'm sure you will see more video come from us. This is all the healthy food we eat in a day. That means we always eat very healthy. Everyone has weakness. We also have our guilty pleasure with junk food, such as all those pastries, you know, croissant, cakes, macarons, yes, ice creams, but we're not going to show you. Comment down below if you have any questions. We'll answer you. Stay tuned for next video. Don't be a stranger.